This might be hard to imagine now, but Die Hard took one of the biggest risks in Hollywood history. The classic action movie was born out of desperation. Screenwriter Jeb Stewart took the job because he needed a paycheck, and Fox greenlit it because they needed a summer blockbuster. But it had a hard time finding a lead actor. Because Die Hard was based on the sequel novel to The Detective, which was turned into a movie with Frank Sinatra in 1968, the studio was contractually obliged to offer the lead role to Frank Sinatra. But he was 70 years old at the time and turned them down. Fox then went out to literally every big star of the time. Stallone, Arnold, Richard Gere, Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, Burt Reynolds, Nick Nolte, Mel Gibson, Don Johnson, Richard Dean Anderson, Paul Newman, James Caan, and Al Pacino all turned them down. Fox knew it needed a big star and was scraping the bottom of the barrel when it landed on Bruce Willis. That might sound harsh, but he only had one movie credit at the time and was mostly known for the TV show Moonlighting, where he played a wisecracking romantic lead, which didn't exactly give him big action star movie bona fides. Also, this was a time when TV actors didn't cross over into movies. They were very much separate. But Fox reportedly saw his film star potential and were desperate for any kind of name. So they offered him the part. And Bruce Willis must have had great representation because they negotiated a $5 million salary for him. Nearly 15% of the movie's entire budget, which at the time was insane because this is what the top movie stars were making. That put Willis on immediate footing with Dustin Hoffman, Warren Beatty, and Robert Redford. The New York Times wrote in 1988 that this was an earthquake in Hollywood. The head of MGM said, "This throws the business out of whack." Execs across town reportedly wondered if this guy could get $5 million. What are we going to have to pay $3 million people like Tom Cruise and Michael J. Fox? But the studio was committed until its gamble started to go sour, as audiences laughed at the teaser trailer when it played in theaters. Maybe Fox had made a huge mistake hiring Willis and giving him all that money. And perhaps out of fear, they took Willis off of the poster and leaned into this spectacle instead, promising, Die Hard will blow you through the back of the theater. Thankfully, test screenings and sneak previews were strong, and in the end, the risk paid off.